He muted me.
Yes.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. We're still muted, right?
You're good. You're good.
Okay. Welcome to DARY. Conversations with Mary and Dylan. I love you.
I love you too, Dilly. Mother Mary and Dilly. Dilly and Mary. So that's where it came up for the dairy. But we're not cows. Moo.
You know, I said, if you don't like cheese, you're cabal.
Yeah.
But there are people out there who have some kind of medical issue with it, so don't take it too personal.
Yeah, right.
It was a joke.
Right. Happy 8/8 portal to everyone. And new moon. How are you all feeling out there? It's just been
check the
here. It is just the energies are just moving in such an incredible pace that it's like everybody's going this way and that way because we're getting ready to continue on this journey, and so we're packing up and gathering up and making things getting everything in order, and there's a lot of activity going on, as well as a wonderful, wonderful messages coming out on all the streams, the Gene Keys and the streams in the morning, and George just got through doing a stream. So, Mom's still here everywhere, and her voice, her messages, and her love, her unconditional love is here for all of us. And we're so excited that you're all here. And we're so thankful. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, everyone, for being here with Dilly and Mary. Mary and Dilly.
You can't hear the harp, but the Schumann's blacked out right now.
Yeah.
It was booming this morning during the morning live stream, and then it went dark to now, which is how you guys missed 12 hours of recording.
Yeah.
Something. It's supposed to work like a seismograph. It works off of... The Schumann is like a Earth's heartbeat, so it's like if you can't record it, then you're hiding something.
Yeah.
That's what my heart tells me.
They've got it blacked out. I know I listened to the Earth Watchman, Mr. MBB333, and he said that when he went to go get the data, that there's not even a link to get there today. So they're hiding something. Something big is taking place, and that's this grand portal of 8/8 where the shift is happening. And so that's why there's just lots of energy and lots going on everywhere.
For sure. I feel Mom said once that the energy of the last 5 years on this planet is equal to like the last 5 decades. So
I would agree.
The last 5 years have been last 5 years, man.
There's been a lot of jam-packed unfolding and disclosure going on in everyone's lives because of coming to these streams and wanting to know more of how to read the energies within yourself and the work that everyone who comes here knows that we are here contracted to do within ourselves, to release all of the dark negativities that we had suffered and gone through in all of the lifetimes.
Yeah.
And it's culminated in this lifetime. In the last 5 years, yes, it's been like a 50-year journey because everything has sped up so fast between the technology and everything that's coming forth. Because, you know what? Mom said, enough is enough.
And you know what? She did one simple thing. She just raised the vibration of the planet.
Yep.
Boom. You either match it or you don't. And if you don't, then... Well, if you don't, then you're either returning to source either way.
Right.
So,
right.
YouTube's pretty quiet today.
Who's on?
We have Jana on. Hi, Jana. Love
Hi,
you.
Jen.
Casey. Love you, Casey.
Love
I
you.
feel like I haven't spoken to them in a while. This is my ping. I love you guys. I love all of you so much.
Love you also.
The Australian fractal. Kay. Virginia. I called her Kay because that was her name on here.
Oh, I called her V.
Yeah.
Jerry called her V.
It's funny. I remember calling her Vermont once. It was a joke. Who would have known? But play the little bullets.
Bert's really lit up. What's happening?
Let me find the. I know you can pull the comments up on this. Oh well.
It's very quiet.
It's very quiet outside. Like
It
I remember
is.
earlier, I came outside and sat with Mary on the porch, and I was like, "Whoa!" It was dead quiet. The top of the trees weren't even moving, and these are like 60, 70 foot tall trees. So if there's no wind up there, then there's no wind.
Right. Right.
And it was still.
The weather has been very different. It was like weather people are the only ones who can get up there and not tell you what's going on because they don't know shit, just like nobody else does. You know, I love to get up and look outside and see what's going on because this morning the sun was out. It was beautiful, and then Mother came through with a beautiful cleansing rain, and it was so warm earlier in the day that the rain just kind of washed everything away. And it was so beautiful walking through the grass after the rain. And we've got sunny skies, beautiful. There's going to be a beautiful sunset tonight. And I know everyone out there is looking at strange suns in these moments because of the all the fires that are going on and the Sahara sand that's coming across. And it's messing with the atmosphere. And so we're getting red sunsets, red sunrises, and we went out, was it yesterday, and the hills, the mountains here were so hazy because of that. Mm-hmm. And so everyone's going to be getting spectacular photographs these days because Mama is not done. She's bringing more beauty in every moment, more for us to, she brings us joy when we look around and see Mom's majesty everywhere.
Mm-hmm. What is a little bit of rain, but something to make you appreciate a sunny day?
Oh, yeah.
So you can either hate the rain, or you can love it because of what it rehearts you up. You can always look at the higher, or you can always look at the lower. It's your choice every time.
Oh, yeah. Everything is our choice. Higher, lower. In every moment. So is anyone going through
Whoa.
some really speed up things going on in their lives, or how are the angels speaking with you
Casey
these days?
said, wow, it's been raining here as well. We have been in a 2-week lockdown. 8/8 portal restriction were lifted. Wow.
Wow. Where's that at?
Casey.
Oh, Casey in Australia. Yeah. It was funny, just before stream here, my daughter in Florida called, and I hadn't spoken with her for a long time.
It's raining down there, too.
And just as she was talking with me, it started raining there, So.
Yeah, it was weird. I was talking with somebody in Florida today, and they were like, it just started raining. And I was like, what the fuck? It just started raining here. Now Casey's over there in Australia.
And it's raining.
And she's like, oh, it's raining.
Mom's raining, joy reigns.
Those are like 1,200 and 5,000 miles apart. Mm-hmm. What are the coincidences? There is no coincidence. You can use rain as a shield. It definitely cleanses any energetic.
You can even go out and dance in it.
Yeah. That'll cleanse any energetic within if you want to go internal.
Yes.
Boom. Go out and dance with it like Mary the Fairy.
I love stopping in rain puddles.
She does too. Raindrops keep falling on my head.
That doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, so I'd rather... No, I've forgotten the words. I'd rather... because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. And that's why you can dance in the rain. Know that Mama's got it all.
Mm-hmm. Janice said, I'll meet with you in the rain, Mary.
All right. I remember a time when I was a young girl, and it was pouring cats and
Still are.
dogs. Pouring cats and dogs, thank you. and on our side of the street, but right across the street it was just sunny. And so I ran across the street, and then I was able to come back and play in the puddles all at the same time because it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rainbows come. Oh, yeah.
That childlike wonder, even at 75, right?
2, 3.
73.
I'm 73.
She forgot.
I forgot.
Even at 73, Mary still knows how to tap in and channel that source energetic called childlike wonder, divinity trait.
It was so cool. Last night we watched a movie, and it was called How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon. And I loved it. I was sitting here just clapping with about all the dragons and what was going on. It was so magical because that's the way life really is. It really is a magical journey. And when you least expect it, surprise from Mama. Oh my goodness, did you just see that? Mom's got so many surprises. We have no idea, no clue as to what's going to come forth and bring us a moment of joy. Because Mom has done everything, this divine plan unfolding, whether people think it is or not, or even want to know about it, it is all unfolding right while we're here because we were all chosen to be here. And that's why you tune in, so you can feel Mother. She's everywhere. Look at her. She's right here in these beautiful pictures of her, and she's within each and every one of us. And so it's fun to go up and hug Dilly, hug George, hug Aurora and Hope or whoever, Jerry, Buddha, everybody, and know we're hugging Mom. We're hugging Mom. We're hugging Dad. We're hugging all of creation. And so we do miss Mom in the physicality as far as her being in her physicality there. But she is within each and every one of us. So that's the wonder and the beauty of each other, because when you can look at each other and know they are your mirror, they are you, they are Mother and Father of creation and all of creation, and they are our family. Instead of pointing fingers and saying, oh, your skin is different color, or you speak a different language, or you do this or that and the other thing, Mom takes joy in everything that we do because it's her experiencing more through each and every one of us. So.
That one connectedness.
Mm-hmm.
That one connectedness that connects us all. If you're real, that is. You know what I mean? If you don't have that God spark, you're not part of the one. And Mom tried giving the gray souls, but she couldn't. It was against universal law. So
Yep.
I wonder if that means, now that I just said that there's a process maybe they have to go through. Probably.
Well,
because I mean, she's just so forgiving. She's not just going to want him to like vanish.
Mom didn't create the grays. That's why she couldn't give
But
them souls.
they came to her though, and they're not being like bad anymore. So like you never know.
She sent them to the furthest part of the universe, and they're not allowed to come back. So the grays were being used back when Eisenhower was around and before then. And because they did make the agreement with Eisenhower instead of with God, as far as, they wanted souls. And so Mom, they went and made a deal with Eisenhower instead. And then they came back to Mom and they wanted souls. And she said, I didn't create you. And you're not going to cause havoc here anymore. And because of the grays, the small grays and the tall grays, I used to see the grays out my bedroom window when I was a baby in the crib. And I always thought, when I would look out from my crib, I'd see this head poking in, and I always thought it was the big bad wolf. But it was the grays that I was seeing poking their heads around. And so I'm thankful that those little buggers are not here anymore. So,
Little buggers.
you know, they're gone. They're gone. So just call all your guides and the angels. Mom has given us so many angels to be all around us all the time. And we just have to turn around and see the angels right beside us. Yeah. Because we're all royal angels. But I'm thankful that that gray period is done. You know, the threat of that. And now there's, you know, all this, everything is being exposed. And
drip by drip.
Yes.
Everything is being exposed drip by drip by drip by drip. Because if Mom went 0 to 100, your best friend Tammy at the bar ain't gonna make it. That's for damn sure. So she has to go 0 to 1, 2, 3, see if humanity can handle 4, then see if they can handle 5. And we're working our way up. I don't know what number we're at, linear-wise, because it's not linear. So you can't really, it's a big paradox.
And every flower does not bloom at the same time. So every one, Mom has already sent out the decree that everyone will wake up who are her children and all of humanity. Some are robots out there, and some are hybrids. And, you know, they don't have that soul aspect. And so Mom's calling her children home to themselves, to her, because Mother is all. And we don't have to die in physicality in order to know that God is.
Nope. That's why I said you were young. Once you learn how to, well, we can't do this until we do it as a whole, so it's not like you can just go along your spiritual path. But anyway, once humanity as a whole learns how to breathe in source energy directly to the vessel, you don't 75 is like the new teenage.
And the breathing in the breath is breathing in love.
Mm-hmm.
And holding it for a few seconds and breathing out love. That's the breath of life. That's a breath of love from Mom.
Humanity doesn't breathe right at all. I was going to say humanity.
I remember Mom telling me that one day. She looked at me. She said, "You don't breathe right." Said, okay.
I don't. I catch myself all the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like the harp.
The harp?
Yeah, the one that goes...
Oh, those are all the sound effects.
Yeah, you hear it.
Ta-da's. Oh yeah, I love
the harp.
The harp, me too. Angels do love harps, don't we?
Taylor said, "Yeah, she is. Get a Mother Mary. Woohoo! Thank you, Mother of all creation, for such a kick-ass family. This is the grandest show in all of creation when you choose Mom." And I was just expressing that to somebody today, literally. That the last two, I tried to explain. He wanted to catch up on what the fuck happened the last 2 years of my life. I literally was like, bro, you're gonna have to give me some time, bro. That's a lot. I don't even know where to start. It's been the trippiest, joyous, most expansive movie that I've ever been a part of. It's just really trippy to feel into. It really is. Once you incorporate, it's not about joy and mission. It's just having Mom in your heart, yo. That's literally it. Once you have Mom in your heart, everything else is art.
You're right. You're on mission right where you're at.
Yeah.
You know, when you call in for sessions to, to the team and to tap into Mom's energy here and get the guidance and the tools that Mom has given to us to expand and have a rapport with the team, have a rapport with yourself, because that's who you're coming to know, and loving yourself in every way, in every moment, because that love that you have for yourself, not in an egotistical love, like, man, I'm so beautiful, I'm gonna knock them out, type of deal. Let me throw my boa around my neck and walk around,
Oh, no.
Not that kind of stuff.
Can I bring
But
your hair
loving
down?
yourself. You've got beautiful eyes. You've got beautiful cheeks. You've got beautiful hair. You've got beautiful fingernails. You've got everything that Mother's given you as the gift of your life and experience in this lifetime. And it's a joyous thing. And so you send the love out right where you are. You are love everywhere present. And when your eyes of your heart and the ears of your heart are open, people feel you. They feel your energies. They feel the love permeating from you. That's love everywhere present. And love in action is sweeping the floor, doing the dishes, taking the garbage out, taking the dog for a walk, doing the laundry, whatever it is that needs to be made beautiful so that there can be peace and that there can be flow.
Feng shui.
Feng shui, yes.
Gotta have feng shui.
Mm-hmm.
The Chinese were all about feng shui, but it was for a reason, because the Chinese learned new energy. Qi. Kai. What else do they call it? Qi, Kai, life force. Qi was the main one. They called it Qi, and you could see the flow of the Qi in any room you walk in. If it's flowing, if there's something stopping it, if there's a pocket of density, you can feel if it's there.
Do you remember when you first saw energies moving? How did that feel to you?
I feel that was like when I met Mom. I didn't know shit about energy prior to meeting this family. I mean, I knew it existed, but like I didn't. So when was the first time I really saw it? I don't know. Probably when I realized how much energy was coming from her. Reflecting, that's all I can feel into. How much I was sitting in her room, and I was like, okay, energy definitely fucking exists, because this woman is like a powerhouse of energy just beaming off of her body.
Absolutely, yes.
It was trippy.
You could see it. It was palpable.
Palpable.
Palpable,
Wow.
yes. Yes. It was a wonderful thing within the last couple of years. We were out at Desolation Row for a while, and I loved it out there. Mom loved it out there. And one beautiful, beautiful morning, there was this energy that was just floating across the whole field. It was like looking at a mirage as you're driving down the road, and the wavy energies. You could see it. You could just see this energy just moving, and I just kept going, wow, look at that. Look at I took a film of it, and I had to show everybody, come to the windows, look, can you see that? And it flipped me out, because I never really paid too much attention about that, seeing energy and feeling that energy, I didn't know crap either out there, because I went to, Catholic grade school and high school and was a sheltered woman and, all that stuff. And I wasn't very adventurous with my life as far as, wanting to know about Qi and all this other stuff. I just knew how I felt. And, but we weren't taught energies. We weren't taught things in school about our divine gifts. We were told that the gifts that were coming to people that could see the energies, or that could hear voices speaking, or feel the energy so strong within them they wouldn't want to be where they were at if it was negative energies. And being told that, you're with demons, so that was all. I didn't even know. I didn't know any of that.
It's
stuff.
demonic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything was demonic. We're going to exorcise you. Okay. I'll see you at the gym in a few minutes. We'll go to the gym and exercise. what is that?
Exorcism.
Exercise.
She's making a pun.
I am
love
making
it.
a pun. The exercise.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? We're going to exercise.
Yes, we're going to exercise. That's what they did in that Catholic religion. They would go and exercise people who were actually getting messages from God, and twisting it around, saying they were filled with demonic beings, and Mom has given all of us such unique and awesome gifts, each and every one of us, and gifts that we all have, like the gift of seeing, the gift of healing, the gift of love. And Mom has given us all these gifts, and we're not taught about our gifts that God gave us.
You want to know why? Because in 1909 or 1901? Either one. Early 1900s, Andrew Carnegie and John D. Rockefeller started using their oil money to fund hospitals and healthcare across the United States. And in order for the hospitals to get the funding from Rockefeller, they would have to follow this strict criteria of rules and regulations of what is and isn't existing. And in basically the stipulations would be, in order for your hospital to get the funding, you have to deny the existence of energy within the body. It doesn't exist, which a lot of people, when they get sick or hurt or really anything that happens to you at all, is a manifestation of your own consciousness. Any density that you have blocked anywhere will come up one way or another. Any light that you have, even in the higher side, any light that you have will be shown.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Now they've gone out of their way to make people ill, so they are racing to their...
way out of their way.
Oh, my God. Yes.
Man, my Earth mother passed away of cancer in 2010, and it's like, of course you don't want to, like, butterfly effect the past, but, like, I know that nowadays, with my current knowledge, I could cure anybody of cancer. All you have to do is listen. There's, like, 7 different ways. It's not even one way. One way, you just alkalinize the veins in your body. So cancer can survive in an alkaline environment. Boom. Laugh. There's literally been cancer patients who have cured themselves from being in joy. It's energy. If you're in laugh, you must be channeling Source. If Source is running through you, nothing can harm you. I forget the other ways, but there's like a couple other sciencey. Marijuana, THC is one that definitely. I know a dude with stage 4 lung cancer that took Rick Simpson oil every day and got rid of his stage 4 lung cancer.
Yeah, I've got a friend who was told she wasn't going to make it to the weekend, and she went home and got on the Rick Simpson oil, and she was cured within 3 weeks. And her oncologist said, "I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing remarkable." And my friend had told her what she was doing. She was doing the Rick Simpson oil. And the doctor immediately wrote her out a prescription for that, because that is part of Mother's cure for her children and for a state of well-being. And because there are receptors right through our whole body that Mother has put there that activate when we have gummies or edibles or even smoke it, or,
Digesting it is a lot different than smoking it. The moment you come out of your mother's womb, your brain, and once your body starts actually breathing in oxygen, that's when it can, go figure, THC needs oxygen. But once your body starts breathing oxygen, so basically the moment you come out of the womb, your brain then starts developing these receptors specifically and only for tetrahydrocannabinol, THC.
Isn't that incredible?
Why would your brain have receptors if you weren't meant to have it?
Yeah, God does not make mistakes. She put them there. And it's, the governments and everybody have gone through great lengths to put the fear of mother's medicinal herb that is known to cure cancer.
Oh yeah.
You know, and how they have poisoned people's hearts towards that divine gift as you know, a doorway to other things that are, you know, heroin or all that stuff. And that's not true at all. What it does is that it connects your heart, your being, your whole entire being to the God of heaven and the angels and all of creation and each other. And that's what the dark side does not want to happen.
I know people who were severe alcoholics. And like severe alcoholics, or even any drug really. But I know people who are, most alcoholics that have gotten off of it and gotten off alcohol and just used weed. It's helped them a lot. I mean, there's heroin addicts out there that get prescription medical marijuana in California, and they don't have the urge to go out and shoot up anymore because of weed. So a lot of numbers on that stuff is dropping a lot, which was good to see with the collective, that they're not, that they actually have common sense. Not to, I've always been so absolutely, utterly phobiafically terrified. I don't even know if that's a word. Phobiafic. I have a phobia of needles. Mm-hmm. I'm terrified of needles. I don't want you to touch me with one. I don't want to touch one.
Don't come near me.
I don't fucking come near me. And they used to have to hold my, like 3 doctors used to have to hold me down to give me whatever shots that had to be needed for school. Because you have to have like fucking 2 or 3 shots for school to even put your kid in school. Like, how the fuck is God going to create something and then humanity judge it and say that it's not correct? We have to put something else inside of this baby because God didn't do his job or her job. It doesn't matter if father or mother created you, even though mother created you. But that's not the point. God created you, and humanity as a whole, not just single countries, every country, when the baby comes in, we shoot them up.
Yeah.
And we wonder why there's kids on the spectrum.
And the injections of all those injections that they have to have by the time they're 2. Is something like,
oh my God, it's
50,
like 30, 50, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of injections, and then to go to school. I mean, what is all this crap going into our children? You know, it's so they can continue to go to the Rockefeller Foundation's hospitals.
Yep. Well, you know what we
and
say to that?
Humanity. Yeah.
Fuck
I
you,
trust
John
God.
B. Rockefeller. Fuck you, Andrew. Yeah, what? I forget their names. They're all whores. Andrew Carnegie.
Yeah.
And fuck you, Eisenhower. We love you, Drake.
Yeah. Yeah. I trust, you know, when you have got full trust in God and know that you don't have to worry about a thing, because that's what full trust is. It's trusting God in every moment. And sometimes when you just sit there and somebody will say, "What are you doing?" I don't know.
Do you know how
I'm just sitting here enjoying the moment, you know?
You know how utterly exasperating and difficult it really truly is to trust God in every single present moment.
It is.
And it is one of the hardest fucking things. I feel that's one of my gene keys is timelessness, the art of just being. And in order to do that, you have to trust everything is happening exactly as it should. Like if this candle was to fall over right now, it's like if you freak out in a saving manner, can they even see the candle? Boom. So this candle, this candle falls over. It's like, I trust that nothing's going to happen, but it's such a fine line because you can have the trust, but it also goes in like, don't be a half-ass just because you trust. Don't let God do all the work. That doesn't work like that.
Yeah, don't put the candle on the edge, and then you're not testing God.
Right. We'll put it up front then.
Great. That's better.
Yeah.
But I've learned along my life path here that You know, when I would try and figure things out or make plans to do this or that, it was just, nonsense, really, and a waste of time because you can't figure out what God's got planned for us. We can only surrender to love and let the God of creation, of every single atom that makes up of all creation, Mother God herself, when we can just trust Mother, because she also created Father God. A lot of people don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's Father God, but he's also our brother. And so, we're family. There's only one divine being creator, and that is Mother God. And when you can truly and fully trust that, as Dylan is saying, everything is in divine timing, divine order, the way it exactly needs to be in those moments. And, a lot of people want to try and figure it out, and you can't figure it out because that's ego, edging God out. When you edge God out, that's when you try and figure it out and you think you know better than God. And nobody knows better than God. And when you surrender and command your atoms into right action and allow yourself to be guided here or there, or what you need to be doing, or whatever is going on, that is for the highest good. Everything is. And it's awesome because then you don't even have any worries or concerns or illnesses or because the illnesses and everything cause body issues, and
yeah, there's pockets of density.
The density, everything. And, but when there's trust totally for Creator, who knows us better than we could ever even fathom knowing, then life becomes so much more simple.
Oh, so much more simple.
So much more simple. Because Mom's simple. Mom did not like anything that had more than like five ingredients to it because that was too complicated.
That's why she liked Alfredo.
She liked simple foods, simple activities, whatever. Because it brings joy. It's not strenuous. It's not overpowering. It's not, it's just simple. And it becomes an enlight. I don't like to say delight because when you delight in something, you turn the lights off. But when you enlight, when you see something or feel something, you are enlightening your light and putting it out even brighter. So there's a lot of enlightening moments that can happen out here that are just simple joy.
It is weird that they use delight.
Yeah. Oh, the English language is so messed up.
Oh, it's so
That's like the exercising, thing, the manipulation of the words. And, when Mom and the angels are speaking to us, we can feel it right here in our heart. That's the ears of our heart, and it'll go up to our brain, and it'll go around to the brain and toss around there, and then it comes back down the heart. And when that goes on several times, you're listening to Mom.
Mm-hmm. Half the time, when you're thinking, you're not actually thinking. You're listening. But you don't know it because you're thinking in your voice, in your own head, up here, wherever. I can hear both. I can hear my voice everywhere. Just because you hear your voice in your head doesn't mean you're in the mind. Okay? I just figured that out on my own, so thank you. I feel
the voice that comes through your head is your higher self.
Right. Or your angels, like I said, but they use your voice. And
your vocal,
another funny thing is your voice is actually coming from the throat chakra, which is the same shape as a vagina. They both create, right? Both create, both sacred. Words are sacred. Creation is sacred. But your voice actually sounds like my voice of what I'm hearing talk right now is actually deeper than what you're hearing because my vocal box is resonating and vibrating off of my Boom.
I feel it here, though.
Yeah.
I feel your voice resonating right here.
But the point is, everybody's experiencing something different. That's one of the biggest mistakes we make as humans, is thinking everybody sees life the way we do. Thank you, Mom. Speaking to myself.
I was watching these little green lights here for your voice. When you were speaking, the whole thing was just about coming.
Oh.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Love you, Marcel.
Oh, I love you too, Marcel.
VK said, only surrender and listen. I have to read him in her accent. Oh, Kentucky Belle.
Yes.
Love you.
Love you, Virginia. We'll miss her presence here, but I know her heart is here.
Mm-hmm.
In every moment. I can actually feel her floating around, just checking out the garage and coming back in around and checking out what's going on.
Jessie says, hi, Mary.
Hi, Jessie, love. Where are you from?
Jesse Littleton? I feel you've spoken.
Jesse Littleton.
I feel you've spoken with him.
I have spoken to Jesse,
Mm-hmm.
yes. That was a long while back. Thank you for being here right now.
Today is White Day. Crown Chakra
yes,
Day.
Yes, it's Crown Chakra. Can you not feel your head just expanding? You could feel it. It's like little tingles around your head.
Little tingles.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba. Brer.
So does anybody have questions or anything for Dylan or Mother Mary here? And,
Please.
Any
questions are welcome.
Oh, yes.
Anything you want to know. One of my gene keys is 13, Cosmic Librarian. Wow. I don't know how I don't know how it comes out, but channeling Mom.
Yeah.
We on the same vocabulary. Louisiana.
Wow. Louisiana, huh? I don't know if I've been through Louisiana. I haven't really stopped to look at the state.
It's a good state, I would say. From all the states I've been. I feel Mom spent some time in Louisiana. Because of New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
She went there.
Yeah. That's true. It's right on the Gulf there.
So what do we have going on today? The girls are going live at 8. I feel somebody might be doing something at 7. I can't rehop. There were so many lives today.
Oh, yeah.
But they'll be live, not on their Daily Disclosure show, on Facebook and YouTube
right.
and so on and so forth at 8 o'clock for the 8/8 portal.
It's going to be exciting. I feel there's an auction that's happening with one of the pyramids that, you're going to love them.
Oh, wow.
There's an auction as far as I
Look at this one.
heard. Yeah, they're incredible.
It's dope, right? Mm-hmm.
It's so beautiful. Their power energies there.
Gabriel.
And each one is so unique. The energies, you just feel them. You can feel them if they're feminine energies, or like Gabriel brought one in today, and I'm not sure if that was going to be one that was auctioned off or tonight. But it's green, and it's just, when I held that in my hand, it was like, oh my God, new beginnings and just growth. You could feel the expansion in that pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
And what the wonderful thing that I feel about these things is that they communicate, and it doesn't matter if they're in Europe or if they're in Africa or if they're in Australia or where they're at. These things communicate with each other, and it balances. It's a well, you know more about it than I can explain wholeheartedly here, because I just love the way they look, the way that you feel, the energies.
The Plasma Pyramids?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The plasma pyramids, yes. And all the beautiful little, this is gorgeous, all these little bubbles in here. It's like silver bells or silver balls all through the whole thing. It's gorgeous. And the sale, there's a 50% sale off on everything, all the products today.
Till today, yeah. Today's
It
the
ends
last
at
day.
midnight tonight, so, then who knows? Then they'll be back up to their...
Laura says that her cat just came up and kissed you
Oh,
on her screen.
I love kitties. I miss kitties so much. The lady across the street has a cat, and that cat lets me pet her.
Oh, Crystal.
I love kitties.
Crystal Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
She's being a gangster somewhere. Who knows? That was a badass cat.
What's your kitty's name? Is it? I've got a thing with kitties and dogs and horses and yeah, I love them all. The animals, they're so fun to be around, really, because they're so in the moment. They're so in the moment, and
They are cats.
They are.
They're very present.
Yeah.
Same thing with dogs, man. Mm-hmm. Well, I feel that dogs can have a lot more anxiety than a cat can. And both cats and dogs, it doesn't matter. If you have a pet, they're going to pick up on your programming. So don't be a whore if you decide to want more life around you, because then, being the powerful archaea or archangels that we are, we affect reality around us and those around us. With every lift of a finger and every breath in and out, you literally affect everybody.
Yes.
All the fucking time.
And the animals, like if you'll notice, if you're having a real testy day, your cat or your dog will want to come be near you, because they help transmute and transform those energies for you and with you. And they pick up on our moods. They,
His name is Petrie.
Petrie.
Like Petri dish.
Yeah.
He responds to Little Belly.
Little Belly. Oh,
That's funny.
Cute.
Little Belly.
Little Petri kitty. Oh.
Yeah. Cats, felines are the spiritual protectors of this world, and canines are the physical protectors of this world.
If you have a cat that comes to your house and picks you out to live with, be grateful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're on mission for you, to bring you to more joy in your life, a friend to play with, and, they're just become your buddies. So, where are we here? being
in the heart.
Yes.
That's where we're at.
Of course.
Being in the heart, you can literally attract anything I don't want to use the word desire, but anything you wish.
Anything that would bring you joy.
Right. Anything. Literally anything. Mom in your heart and you in there, because you have to be there first before she even comes. So, figure your own shit out first. Get in the heart. Don't be a fart.
Book a session.
And that's a start.
And book a session. It's your golden ticket.
Boom.
It's your golden ticket to become the highest, greatest, grandest version of yourself. The love you were created to be. And that's the expansion that all of humanity and all of creation is going through right now. And that's why it's a little chaotic in places. And, but it's like the chaos has to happen in order for it to all be looked at and decided, I don't want to keep that anymore. This is still serving me, and putting things back and with better intentions. It's like cleaning out your closets or your dressers,
Said I'm sorry,
I'm going to keep
Mama.
this, I'm going to keep that, I'm going to throw this away, give this to a good thrift store, and just clean out those closets and clean out the earth. That's what's happening with all the chaos. That's where I was going with that. Mm-hmm. Because people are seeing how meaningless a lot of things that they've got around them are, and what baggage it's caused them to have to drag around with them. And, it's time to lighten the load. Get simple.
Literally.
Yes.
I'm just looking around the house at like useless shit.
Well, it's...
Humanity has stuff that they don't even fucking use, touch,
Yes.
need. It's just for eye decoration and has nothing to do with your soul or source or God or spirituality. It's just shit.
Yeah, that's why the storage units are a big deal across the country, because
They really are, 'cause
people have
people
got
have too much
more stuff than they need. And what they don't need should be donated, to other people who can use things, So we're coming to a place where there's an abundance of everything. And when you have that energy to attract abundance, and one of the good things where's this? Right here. This is a citrine.
Oh, I love citrine.
I love citrine. Citrine is for abundance, and it's so powerful. And mother's crystals are always so beautiful. If find a wonderful crystal shop and take a walk in there, and feel the energies going through the crystal shop, and let these kind of crystals, the pyramids, whatever, call out to you, and feel the energies and how it makes you feel. And it just brings peace and comfort to you to be able to hold Mom's crystals in your hand, because Mom's created all this for our joy. And I'm so grateful and thankful, because more surprises coming up.
More surprises. Well, we love you all. This
my goodness.
Right. See how fast
Yes.
time flies when you're having fun.
I was going
Bro, me and Mary
look at
get
some
on the
cards.
porch. I swear, I ain't never had an old lady make me laugh. Like that, anyway. I've had old ladies make me laugh, but like, Mary will just
right.
come up and like, I'll be doing something, and then she'll just come up with this most innocent and loving story of her, like something that's happened in the last, because she's 72.
Yeah.
73? Oh,
73, yeah. Yep, I'm 73.
but she's just got so many
that's a 10,
stories, so she wants to share them with you all, as we all do. And we love you. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful
8/8 portals.
8/8
New moon.
portal!
And the finale of the 50% off on all the products. So, yes, tune in tonight at 8 o'clock, and it's going to be a wonderful live stream. We'll see you then. We love you all.
Toodaloo, buckaroos. How the heck do you...
Do you have to hit that button in the corner?